eat cake. Marie Antoinette, more or less. Her famous 18th century quote that never happened. 4 simple words describe the out-of-touch, utter disregard the French aristocracy held over the starving peasant class. The quote supposedly helped justify the 1789 French Revolution and ensuing Reign of Terror. Marie Antoinette and 17,000 nobles, clergy, or anyone thought supporting the crown were executed. 10,000 more died in prison or without trial. Yet, the quote wasn't recorded until 50 years later, and what was recorded was different. Let them eat brioche. Pedantic, I guess, but brioche is fancy bread, and the peasants were spending over half their wages on boring bread due to a scarcity caused by poor harvests and bad governance. Except Marie didn't say that either. A man named Jean-Jacques Rousseau overheard, or more likely, invented the phrase, and placed it in his autobiography, Confessions. The story goes that sometime before 1767, when Rousseau finished writing Confessions, he overheard a great princess saying, "Why don't the peasants eat brioche?" Which can't be Marie because 1. The first serious bread shortage occurred in 1775, 8 years later. 2. Marie Antoinette would have been 10 to 12 years old. Are we really blaming a child? And 3, she lived in Austria until 1770. Further, it's out of character. When the 75 bread shortages hit, she mailed her Austrian family saying, "We are more obliged than ever to work hard for the people's happiness." In fact, when introduced to the public in 1773, most commoners lauded her beauty and personable demeanor, but some hated her for her Austrian background. She also did what royals do and spent lavishly on clothes and redecorations along with supporting costly wars such as the American Revolution. Thanks, Marie. These expenses coincided with economic depression in France, and as a rich outsider and a woman married to a weak king, she became an easy scapegoat. Character assassination soon led to the public blaming all the country's woes on her, dubbing her Madame Deficit in 1787. Despite all that, the quote wasn't attributed to her until 1843. It's revisionist history that exemplified a public opinion built on sexism and xenophobia. Don't get me wrong, Marie didn't understand finance and hated the revolutionaries, but she did more to help peasants than most royals. In that regard, if Marie ever told the poor to eat cake, it was only after thousands of other French aristocrats did so first.